want what every little red-blooded girl in America could want. I want what I have wanted since the first day I learned how to want. I want to be a rocket. I want to dance until dawn. I want to be a rocket. That's what my heart is set upon. I want to be a rocket. I want to hear the crowd roar. I want to feel the magic when they scream for more and more and more and more. I never wanted to be somebody to take care of my heart. Sometimes nights may be lonely, but nothing's as bad as it seems. For you're my one and only, and just safe inside my dreams. When we'll be together, though I may be oceans away, and some brighter day I'll hold you again.
Oh my God, I did a show that closed. I left it because it was between doing Swing,
Oh, right.
the first
I remember
Swing,
that.
and I was also up for a movie. I was up for Private Benjamin. And I was like, no, I want to do theater. So I did this show that closed out of town, of course. And then the next thing I did was, Perfectly Frank.
Oh,
Perfectly
I forgot
Frank was
about
my
that.
first Drama Desk nomination, and it was a short-lived show. Asked to do one of the voices in The Little Mermaid. I auditioned for the movie of The Little Mermaid, thinking, I guess I'm going to be singing, and I ended up doing speaking voices in it. She's got it bad. That's me. And a friend of mine was a producer, Bruce Kimmel, record producer, and I said, no one knows who Alan Menken is, so I want to do a CD of all his music. And I did a CD of all his music, and it ends up all over. Everybody does the songs, and I absolutely adore him, and he's a friend of mine, and he lives. I'm going to say, well, personally, it's Take Care of My Heart, because I used to sing it to my kids, and now they just cry whenever they hear it. It's all following, basically. But I have 17-year-old twins, and they're both. But it's been great what I've been doing. I have no complaints. I have an unbelievable life, so.
If you
I'll be here on March 7th and March 14th at 9:30. Brief description of your show. How do you describe a whirlwind? Glamour, guts, music, laughter, pathos, truth.
What about it?
It's the most amazing thing that I have a hit children's musical playing in Manhattan. I was roped into writing the book to a musical, and it's called Bunnicula. It's based on these very beloved children's books by James Howe about a vampire bunny rabbit. And I don't know about kids. I don't have kids. Where I live in the village, I'm the curmudgeon of the neighborhood. Get out of my way, kid. You ought to be in a reformatory. So I was the last person to be involved with this. But and at first it was terrible what I wrote. But then I thought, okay, just forget the kids, just write it, for an adult audience and take the dirty words out, and it got rave reviews. One ballad, just keep them laughing. But the audience seems to really like when I sing these songs, and I'm not the world's greatest singer, but I act them, and I love treating the song as a very intimate kind of monologue, and so I do 3.
Well, what do we get to hear?
Well, I'm singing this beautiful song by Kurt Weill and Ira Gershwin called My Ship. And then I do this very haunting song by Harold Arlen and Johnny Mercer called I Wonder What Became of Me, which is the most enigmatic, haunting song. And that goes over really well. And then I sing another song by Harold Arlen called Don't Like Goodbyes, where the lyrics were actually written by Truman Capote for the musical House of Flowers, and it's beautiful of the accompaniment of the piano and the directness of a musical lyric that I feel like I can really just bring out these emotions in myself and convey that to the audience in a very spontaneous way. And I love it, and that's one of the great joys of performing in cabaret. It's one of the great joys of performing in a room like 54 Below, where it's so intimate. There's not a bad seat in the audience. Even these on the sides, they're right there. Even by the bar, which you could, the cheap seats. It's great. I've seen shows there. I've got my children's musical running, got my cabaret act, and I'm just finishing writing a new play that was commissioned by a wonderful theater called Primary Stages, and it's going to be the end of their next season, which is until next January of 2014, so I've got a long time to wreck it up. I actually love editing, I love cutting, and I've gone too far at times, and it's after the fact that I realize, I shouldn't have cut that stuff, those are important, so I have to just watch out. But I'm very excited about it. Julie Halston is going to be in this play again with me, and the moment the title is called, it's so brand new, let me get it straight, You Never Know, Said the Widow. I think it's a good title.